Gas, come on, I too. Not. So fun to fun. Oh my gosh guys, fun. And this is the fun part where alterego gets their momentum. This will be the continuation of the fourth game, which is expected to be the last game in the best of series here for alterego. But on the other hand, the Spirit team will not stay silent either. They have learned that their alterego is so tricky for their last pick. And this time alterego gets its second pick again. So what surprises does our saver have prepared in this match for?
Wow, there are a lot of surprises, huh? But Leomord should definitely be able to be used with alter ego if it is not the first pick for the Spirit team, right? Because the two heroes who were quite wrong in the third game, meaning Gift and Freya, have been banned. Yes, and finally after 3 consecutive games, it seems like
Hajime finally changed heroes.
Yes, you have to change heroes, Hajime.
Okay. But it's filled with something else where Alice is thrown away.
But Leo is taken because actually the choice is Sunin because they really want to try to use it too, but it's better maybe from the Spirit team they will maximize Leomort to play just Ram. Usually if we see the opponent, we will immediately Ram when we see it. And Leomor is also one of the heroes that is quite good to be brought by alter ego because as far as they know, they are the team, one of the pawns also who brought Leomor as the jungle. In the hands of the Spirit team this time, one hero that is quite convincing too, especially if you own it early. Yep, being owned early allows him to get a fast level. Fast levels allow him to get a bigger hybrid defense. Because riding a horse increases hybrid defense.
Barbell.
Barbell. Oh. There are Sai.
And also Cloud. Here's the answer.
Is playing until the mid-game an option for alterego?
They want to try something new.
Yep, it turns out he's back with marksman mode.
RV Marksman no longer needs to be asked how he performs.
Yup. But if you see that there's already CC, there's already Cloud, it means that they already have late game insurance. Yes, actually, CC is also for precaution. Here it is for precaution if for example there is another tank hero that will be used with the Spirit team and is not taken. Because they probably tend to play tank jungle, they already have Cloud, that's usually the case, right? Unless the team really likes it, playing full aggressively, playing glass cannons is also something that can be like that.
Right, V.
If you bring Cloud if he is not strong, it is risky to be
entered, rioted, right? Actually, it is risky in Turtles 1 to 3.
Yes, it is also difficult to get it.
Yes, because if you play assassin, if you are farming, there are not enough assassins, it is difficult to handle the turtle.
At important moments, especially the first turtle that can determine how the game goes in.
Red.
Oh.
Yes.
Ambawa and also Vivi said this is a very good path that has been taken by alterego with the presence of tank jungle. Tank jungle, right Fredrin? Yes, it is also used and it is quite good that Fred here can be used to hold Leomort or later to hold Uranus. At least in the beginning, both can be used. Yes, discussing the presence of Uranus, Herod who appeared. And also Leomord from the Spirit team. What kind of combination are these three, Uncle?
The combination is definitely almost the same, like they will try to make it their gold lane, Herod is to be there too. The difference here is probably from the Spirit team. They have more power in the early game because they have adequate damage from Leomort and also Euro. Indonesia will be able to zone whoever is behind us, which we don't know yet. Usually the mid lane will be held if not the gold lane if the gold is helped. Okay.
Because Uranus is like a rock meeting CC. Uranus usually wins win 5, win the road. Win the road in terms of being faster to clear, faster to run. Now, talking about speed, alterego was really fast because of SIP and it was closed by the Spirit team. They respect the previous game. SIP, no chip, no. No chip, right? But who's the replacement for chip? Loi for me, yeah, wow.
There's still Lee if alterego wants to bring her if they dare.
Okay, but Valentina was banned by alterego. What are they going to take, Uncle?
Sora.
Was put down. Oh, Sora's already in the dealer. No way.
Okay, Parsia first. Parsia pick.
Yep, Valen band Valen band is interesting. Okay, Khalid again.
Why is that and? This is really insistent with Khalid for the Spirit team. He wants to win the river. He always wants to win the river. Then bring Leo more too and bring Uranus for buying time. To stick to June so it's hard to advance to war. To help deal damage when it's hard. Yes, it can be attached to the tornado in the early stages. The
damage is quite good for types like Roamer.
But the one pick finally means E, who is the mid of the mid.
From the spirit team, finally, it opens.
Okay.
What kind of composition does the spirit team have with a loyal last pick?
A. They will try to win in the POC, more to POC too, because for the early stages, their damage is actually minimal. So Herod is clearly the main condition, yes, apart from Leomord, but the support from Seishan is dangerous because Seishan pokes very often. And has a knockback effect too.
So what you have to watch out for is the Poe damage from the spirit team. Yep, and one more thing, Kan's job is to cancel Feather Air Slag.
If it's opened, there's Fury of the Phoenix Ultimate from Cian cancel.
How about it, Pi, so that the Pars can't ulti?
Yes.
So that the Pars can't ulti. But wow, Hilda's BP is fun. Hilda. Okay, I like this kind of chaos. So it's chaotic again for this game.
Yes, he wants to fight in the river. And how do you think it will go? If I may say yes, it's still around the first turtle. Yes, still for altar for the early stages. But, don't let the game drag too long because yes, the insurance game is Herod with Cloud. But, we can see that when it comes to clashing, the spirit team is really strong now.
Yes, the spirit team wants to kill, it seems like.
They will look for someone in the turtle.
But in alterego himself, the draft wants to contest him. He doesn't want to give up the turtle just like that. So both want to fight. Both want to put up a fight. This is the match point of the fourth game of alterego and the spirit team. Match point for the home team. Can they get a smooth win in this game or bring the fifth game for the Spirit Senni's Inder team? Where's the applause? Let's go to the lane of. Yes, it turns out that playing aggressively is the answer and the key, of course, with Hilda being picked to make it difficult for Sao's Khalid to play. Did doesn't want to lose vision.
Yes, I agree, but maybe this time the spirit team has started to adjust again. Adapting to their defeat in the third game. And now the hero for the bomb kit is prioritized. Uranus, which was opened at the beginning, was quite difficult, of course, but Sawa was quite low. Alex gave pressure.
At the beginning and the timing was right along with Yazuk who appeared even though it was a wonder taken by the spirit team, it was quite good. Alex pressure made Sawo not want to give A. The river also for Sawo itself was really pressured but in terms of damage deals, in the early stages, it was still quite noticeable from alterego, of course with Farsa who can clear quickly.
Wow, if we talk about alterego, I like when they match up between Farsia and Seishan. This Farsia's power zoning is very important because here.
Yes, it will definitely be a distance battle. But if you look at what alterego brings, they will rotate quickly. It looks like there are two Wiener's blessings that are also brought. Yes, movement with wings by wings. RV will also have a high movement skit later. The tempo should be able to be controlled faster by A. Yes, and bringing Hilda here is also quite troublesome for ZN because he doesn't need it, but there is one momentum from Ezuk who tried to take scavenger crap in the XP area. Yes, Boba Kit seems still difficult to hit first but Wopasaret. Almost pressed there, managed to get 1 point and saw as the same Infenor came out seems a bit too hasty. It seems like a setup that will be quite heavy for alterego if for example there are too many short skills that come out like this. And it seems like the setup will first focus more on the Bomba Kit which is being paid off, but it should still be safe to match up with CC Uranus. Yes, it seems happy is it?
Heavy. It seems like for Boba Kit to be eaten now, maybe if the damage is not enough, and even the troops from the spirit team respond back with their aggressiveness. Alex's flanking will try to be covered by Sawo, but the defensive flicker B is forced by the Bomba Kit. RV came to be a hero trying to score points, and even one with fake to get points and blazing duet cover is very good. We'll try to give another turtle so RV can quickly return towards his lane, it will be stronger too. That's a really good cover.
Take advantage of the current, even though this is not an expanding river. but there is a current that carries it. Finally, RV the fight and made a victory in the early game for alter ego by getting a turtle and also getting a kill point. Yes, this also directly proves that RV really won his matchup with Herod. Phantom Stitar Alex. Okay, remember Alex doesn't have a flicker this time. Having to be covered with the last 1F strike can still be done with one shot. Cover given to the figure of RV is not possible because he has already lost the matchup first. There is a head-to-head, so RV this time is different from before. He can't help respond to Hajime and one-shot deadly dribble with his horse. Wow, a pretty good prancing horse. Prancing horse. What does a horse sound like? Eehaw. But Hajime, he really can back up until the flickers even though his last TTS didn't hit. Yes. His last tet was avoided. Yes.
But even so, alter ego was still able to control the river area. The great pressure they managed to do at the beginning of the game made the Spirit team actually not have enough rotation to be able to disturb RV because I didn't see the Spirit team moving towards RV.
Because even from Hiko, it was ignored. It became two independent gold liners, but there was also support where Alex was already present towards the land from Hiko. Meanwhile, one shot will look for another attempt to steal the effort made by a Retribution. Okay, but Retribution was issued by a Yasuki. One shot target welcoming and made one deadly shot make their Spirit team troops overwhelmed against alter ego. Sawo has taken down the final cover towards the Bomba kit, but don't forget that Yazuk didn't give any more press, so there was no damage even though he already had a lot of bars there. Wow, it seems like there's already an ultimate battle below. The Force era has traces. Harv also has green in his duet bling. There's no. But now the Bomba kit will definitely interfere. The Phoenix managed to get on nowhere. Alex tries to block the way from Watch but ducks backwards to answer. Distraction is only what Alex does so Yasuki and Hajime can retreat. But Alex shouldn't forget that the damage from one shot must also be calculated. Yes, but Alex is indifferent. This is in the grass, just a distraction as long as the bird is safe and really one hit against Sad Lover. The sun sets again for the Spirit team. Can't rise this time for us Lover. The right L from Hasuke is what is needed to be able to follow up with a burst from Fetter Ice Strike. And on the other hand, the battle of Gold Liner that RV won this time was really profitable because he was able to cut minions and was able to get one target at the bottom. Wow, God.
He got red on his feet.
Oh Retra
Yes, he's Retribution Worth it because there is no neutral objective to compete with 1 and 2. It is impossible for the Spirit team to give Fassi to the jungle turret, all of them are still full.
Fredrin, he was alone earlier. And was very brave because he realized it wasn't that easy with backups that would definitely be fast. Oh, a fight from here. One drop of instant kill damage fell from the sky, hitting one of the dragons from the Spirit team. Sawo was eaten twice. That combo is really good. DPS comes in, burst comes in, and many times Hajime doesn't hesitate to open flicker while feeding Ice Strike. That's Hajube with the naughty game he has with aggression from the first time he appeared, and this is the proof. Even alter ego should have gotten the turtle. If he gets the turtle too, RV will be even stronger later. Wow, the Bomba kit is still safe. It's still far away because it wasn't reached. If it was reached, it might be lost. But good targeting from alter ego esports. But for this time, the third turtle will soon be contested again. Is the perfect turtle in the hands of alter ego? Remembering this time they took control of the game in the minute the setup was done. Yazuk focused on heading towards people. Spiff gaming along with Barb. Marvining out 2 players from the Spirit team, forcing a kill point with foe unable to withstand Hajuming's damage. It was too painful. Hajuming's damage made even the Spirit team lose their roamer again. Knowing Strom had no body, Arvar image would try to be countered. At least there was life steal for Arv. A very good fight from alter ego. They knew that targeting Hajime was again a problem for the Spirit team. Even Sawa was indiscriminate and just chased. And the comms were very good because RV had lost his battle mirror image. Nino's eye cover made him still safe, and the third turtle was perfect for alter ego. Different levels too, Here they are perfect turtles. They know their lane from their gold has won, and how they play with the advantage they currently have is aggressive. Yes. Don't let up from the pressure they have held. Don't give up their breath. The left of the Spirit team does not have a Moss, but he has a hero once from Arv shaking the indoor tennis of Sanayan managed to get 1 kill pluser RV. RV and RV. Wow, RV is given anything that is very aggressive, yes, whether playing fighter or playing marksman, the aggressiveness of alter ego is really unstoppable by the Spirit team.
Which is extraordinary in pressure towards the outer mid lane.
He is very confident, already has golden stuff and focuses on heading towards the turret so he can hit here. The Bombang kid just disappears. Look at the battle mirror image placed in front, how aggro the troops from the Alterego team and even Sawo. Imagine if Hijumi had his aggressive fed, it really can't be stopped. Alterego played too wild, here he is welcome to be chased. Chase, there is a horse going back to the stable and Nino this time will not stay with Alex. Is there a way home? Is there a gaming sandwich? But no, it turns out that Barbriel carrying 1 shot can still return home safely, but not with her purple buff. Because this time Hazoop managed to regain control of the advantageous conditions for Alterego esports in the top area. They will try to attack from 3 different lanes considering that RV is already very free with all the items he has. Yes, in terms of power, the only one who can catch RV is Sapadilla. Yes, that's not even if there is a bit of mirror image, there is a flicker that is maintained from RV who has not swallowed any death points at all in 9 minutes.
Everything was successfully controlled and once again put relentless pressure,
Making the giant from Europe quite confused to be able to anticipate all the pressure from Alterego.
This H is also very untouchable, yes, really. When Alex will try to be caught with 1 shot, instead it is turned back to him. Caught just like that and bling duet Marv, his damage will be forced to get a kill point, and will be a double kill at the hands of Alterego's troops. This will be the way home, the way needed for 1 shot, and just lost. The lot is still obtained by Alterego, the advantage is abundant, Alterego is rampaging. Yes, and sprite out from Alterego looks so sweet. Some are fighting, some are objective. SAS lovers remember, Zan is indeed strong, but if he no longer has SG mechanism skills other than flicker, he just stays still and watches RV help destroy the holy defense in the top lane so that Lord will move very surely without any cover in the bottom lane. Yes.
And minions can still get 1 turret in the top lane.
And if Zan's passive also won't be able to save him from Farson. Yes, because of that fracture asterisk that is continuously given. And indeed for this time, 4 against L, Alterego was able. They sent Nino to condition the bottom lane, even though the pressure was again too painful from Do, Po from RV, and it was just poking so that the troops from their Spirit team managed to get their spells out. But there was enough spell asterisk that was very disciplined from Hiku.
Hiko was very disciplined with his Purify, it was
very safe, even though the impact was still not felt from Hiko. Yes. W event up F of the Phoenix thwarted RV from going deeper. But not only that, in the bottom direction, the Lord moved very freely, the super minion was still moving in 2 lines. Top and Bat made the sauce sink. The dragon's bestit was broken this time. Wow, the Lord is still there too. Even though his HP was already very low, this would put more pressure on Alterego. But Alterego never wanted to drive their game, trying to eliminate everything. Losing 2 players in front, there still had Veng defending in front, themselves focused on being unable and hollowing out all the bodies of the Spirit team. They tried to do this, trying to focus on the base. Were they able? And Flop Harv closed the 2 dragons, focused on the base ring SL and managed to overthrow the power of Ballas and advance to the next round. Familia, which was not predicted to be a strong container. They will advance to the top 4 of the 7 World Championship.
breaking all expectations of the hometown heroes, and they managed to prove they are still worthy of being champions. And of course, where is the applause from the Sanayan indoor tennis team? That's it, the thunder outside the rain was lost to how lively Claris cultural tennis was.
All the alter chams were partying. All the alter chams were celebrating. And this was the moment for alter ego. How could the cheers from alter chams not accompany the victory of alter ego? 3-1 game was so stunning. This is alter ego king of tempo turbo. Wow, look. Alter ego only got caught out in the first game. The rest was swept clean by them too. Extraordinary fighting power. The support was roaring at the Senayan indoor tennis court. And we can see how the final fight that happened earlier. Everything was dominated by alter ego. Well, Jay, everyone wants to hear, of course, Nino's voice. How he brought together his friends along with alter ego to defeat the Spirit team from EA8. So, this is the victory of alter ego.
Yep, it's really extraordinary, huh? Moreover, with the myriad of drafts that Spur has brought, this extraordinary Spur is also very fast point research for alter ego so they can get a victory that seems easy.
In the third and fourth games. Game 4 they went back to basics, and this is alter ego's absolute victory 3-1. Constantine de contenders of EE. On. The world shorter it may have been compared to their previous. These runes that they can also be the fearless dragons. Thank you so much Team Spirit for your valiant effort and your time here at M7. And now Indonesia's last hope. Alter Ego Esports. Congratulations, boys. Thank you. Thank you. How? Oh my god. Congratulations, Dino. This will be your second time playing in an arena packed with alter champs. The first time, unfortunately, you weren't lucky enough, but this time you are. How does it feel to have this victory with them? What does it feel like the first time playing here with an arena full of alter champs? The first time failed, but this time succeeded. How does it feel, Nino? When it succeeded, it really gave me goosebumps. Like every kill, every death, every war, every objective they shout is really chilling. Chills, huh?
Really chills. N said that he was getting goosebumps in the venue every time there was a kill. Every time there was an objective take, he felt the goosebumps because he could feel the energy from the entire arena. I can only imagine because they play in the home crowd and every screen everything just makes them so. Come on, with this win you get to continue fighting for the World Championship title representing Indonesia. How do you handle this pressure, especially you are a rookie? How are you after winning today? Then you have the opportunity to win the World Championship title. How do you handle the pressure while you are a new player in a lore? Most as a loss we are taught to always be confident and trust your friends, so there will be no pressure if we trust our own friends. Okay, safe, because he is working as a team, so no need to have a pressure, just need to believe in the friends and be confident.
Okay, follow. Yasuki, still on Yasuki. Who are you that? Who supports Yasuki the most on the team?
On the team?
Yes. If possible, actually everyone, but the most supportive is definitely Coach Saverer. Okay.
Coach.
The #1 supporter coach that can be had here right now is Coach CF. Alright, okay, so, now we're going to Nino once again. Nino. UW today, but tomorrow you will be facing a Titan. Tomorrow you will continue to meet the final boss. The final boss of M7, right, yes. How does it feel? How do you feel about that matchup? The feeling is definitely very happy because you get the chance to face the most skilled XP in the world, right? So I don't want to waste this opportunity. What is certain is that playing with a team will be better than before. Then they beat Onik yesterday too, right? We could be said to be quite upset because our partner is also canonical. Okay. But yeah, we'll just go back to the execution later. And I was really happy to meet Sanford. So he's very excited to meet Sanford because he considered Sanford to be the world's best. So he's very excited about that, to meet the very best, and he also mentioned that he was a little bit upset with TLPH because they were the ones to knock out Onik, which is their brother in arms they would say here at M7, but all in all he's excited to meet. Now boys, got to ask, did you guys see Ahab's post? Did you see the content with Ohab? What is it? Essentially in that content he said that Onik sounds like trash. He said that Onik is like trash. What was Nino's response? What are your thoughts on that? That's what I think. I was surprised they said like that. I was surprised because I saw myself that Ona's struggle is working really hard, right? Especially in the previous tournament he also worked hard. The only difference is he was just unlucky. He was just lucky in yesterday's match. So yeah, they just have to accept their defeat. But if you say yes or no, I don't think so because they are a really strong team. Okay. Nino said to us his thoughts on that content that was created. He thought that On has been through so much. They work really hard, they tried very hard. On.
All are all show because. Yasuki, how about you are lucky going up against Team Liquid and Carl the Gold himself, so how do you feel lucky not to be able to face Team Liquid tomorrow? I think we are actually quite lucky whether we meet now. So later we will show you our strengths. One of them will definitely go home, right? If it comes to it, I don't want my team to go home.
Okay, so Yasuki said we will prove it. Who will be going home tomorrow? For sure he said it's not alter ego. Not alter ego. So with that, you know, have a final. Who are cheering right now up until this point for you guys? Do you have a message for alter chams who are still supporting Nino and also friends at alter ego? Actually I salute them because I'm sure we also wouldn't be like this without them. They still fully support. They continue to support from top to bottom, from bottom to top. They are incredibly solid. They are willing to pay for tickets, they are willing to support alter ego, to speak up. But their tiredness, I wish we would just pay. That's what makes me admire them. It's a bit chilling, actually. Nino's getting FS once again. He feels honored that the ultimate champs came all the way here when they're at the bottom, when they're at their top. They were able to buy tickets just to support alter ego, and the only thing he wishes is that he can repay everything that the champs have done for him and his team.
Because I believe also when they play in the home crowd, it will be like an extra boost for them, like a buff to play better. And thank you so much once again. Congratulations and good luck for your next match. And now we will panel. Cheers are still heard at the Sanayan indoor tennis court. Alter chams are known for being tireless champs. Yep, obviously always supportive, huh? Well, the chat is still audible now. Bibian is really happy too. Bibian is
very happy that finally our Indonesia will survive, guys.
Yes, the main thing is that these days we have to take it slow, because tomorrow there are 2 matches.
We are still lucky, Auntie's luck. Yes, this is still luck. Luck. But by the way, they are not just defending, they are winning by domination. Yes, especially for games 3 and 4. Yes, it's
like a really good research for alter ego.
And they mean fighting and fighting all out in the game, especially in the 4th game. We also saw the beauty of Artlerego's game with his basic heroes, actually.
Yes, and he's really brave, yes, still hit him, yes, around hit him, yes, flicker forward directly F airstrike earlier, but he can still get kill points, well, that's what's good if he flickers forward to Panis, well, that's what's dangerous, it was good, it was.
Smooth, yes.
Very smooth, perfect.
Aggressive skills, all, right, okay. Also flicker, Montek directly ultimate. Wow, why TTA's skill, huh? Is it because they just crash? Especially RV with his cloud.
Yep, just
Crash, yes, TTA.
Yep, and it's really strong for his cloud. So tomorrow, actually, for the head-to-head, it's exciting because RV will meet OHAP, that means, see, both cloud users are
Also fighter users. Yeah, wow, I'm curious, it's expensive, it's so fierce and expensive, from these two matchups, this is him. He even became the player of the match with the heroes he brought out differently. Earlier, he used SME in the first game, then we also saw him
using Freya, now Cloud in the last game, RV's game in the last game. Yes, actually, RV was really good earlier, his entry was also all perfect, and of course, everything was perfect, supported by the victory of his team in the early game.
So it was quite a snowball for Alterego. Well, here are the flickers from Joom that can be used too, and there is no room for movement again here. Maybe it's also forced with Khalid, whose gameplay has been read repeatedly, right? Callus is used continuously, and is quite readable. No one can catch the heroes brought with Altergole. The target is not really single, they don't have any at all, and that's from Alterego. They can get in and out very quickly, meaning it can be seen from the Alterego team that they are very adaptive with their draft.
Yes, very adaptive, and also they react quickly like in the first game. We know they are under condition because of Alice. Alice didn't play 3 games, after all, it was fixed, it wasn't brought out again.
Hey,
respect B.
just cut.
Cut, it's finished.
And meanwhile, this 12 is fast, right? Yes.
A very fast game was indeed dominated by Alterego earlier.
But the Alterego game was very fast, meaning games 4 and 3.
4, right, neat and tidy, because if there are slight blunders, hold on until the Lord evolves, then
pull back and forth. That's really good. He was turtled earlier. Wow, again and again, the Spirit team wasn't given a turret, wasn't given a turtle, wasn't given a Lord. The perfect objective is owned by the Alterego team.
This is very, very perfect. Very perfect. Objective 2. Especially the pressure must go in for one shot. Because of the one shot with Leomore, he didn't get a buff, which is a bit difficult for him to get close, let alone be held. And Yasuki and Fredrin, his opponent, are not thin heroes who are usually opponents for Leomore.
Ah, yes, Leomore usually likes his opponent to be forced to play assassin.
If the opponent is a tank like this, he usually braids, and once he gets off the horse, it's time to beat Leomore.
Just keep hitting him. How does Vivi see this last game? EE really like it because AE's draft is diverse, viewed from before, it's already diverse. So EE is good for the next one, it's hard to predict. Then it seems like their heroes are many, like some of them can also be fighters and play well. Then their tug of war is good. Then their aggressive skills are all good. All of them are good.